our very last podcast. Last podcast at Rhymes of 2024. And we want to do a Christmassy one. So let's get either the name of this podcast or some kind of Christmas related thing that this podcast could be about from the audience, please.
Grab my baubles.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you know what a bauble is, Mary? On the Christmas tree, the baubles. Yeah. Great. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Grab My Baubles. It's so great to have you here. Now, listen, we have been making our own baubles, in celebration of Christmas. Was having such a great time. My co-host, Emma, she has just made some amazing baubles that are kind of like pre-Christmas, like sort of Yuletide things with little rabbits and all sorts of things on there. So cute. Oh my God. It's like an Easter Christmas bauble. It's amazing. Emma, talk us through, because I know that, with us, with this podcast, it wouldn't even exist without you. Okay. Because I didn't know anything about how to decorate baubles before I met you, and just, you're like a savant, of bauble, decorating. So I just want you to talk a little bit about, where did you, now that we're doing a Christmas review, where did this talent come from? Are you from a talented, family of bauble dressers, or what's the story? Just so everybody knows.
Well, Tiffany, thank you for that, such a warm introduction to the audience. So yeah, Tiffany and I have been business partners ever since we kind of randomly met each other at the bank and started talking about baubles.
Yes.
So random, but
talk for hours about baubles. I mean,
I know, we even forgot the bank errand. It was just so good. About the history. So we honestly came from my family lived in a very small house.
Right.
So we kind of had to learn how to make everything very small. So we got very good at that because we had lived in that house for a long time, and we inherited it from our great ancestors. So everything in that house is made kind of, in a way, the same way that the baubles are made. So we got very good at it, and we decided it would be good to kind of see if it could be lucrative in the Christmas industry. And apparently it is. We were able to make the first Christmas villages. I'm sure you've seen those.
Yes. And everyone, I don't know if everybody knows this about Emma, but she has this amazing house where everything is in duplicate, but it's a miniature, for the elves, right?
Right.
Yeah. It's really exciting. I love coming to your house and seeing the mini spa and the mini barbecue area and all of that stuff. So is there some kind of magic here? Is this what gives you your talent? With the bauble decorating? Is it the elf thing? I don't know.
We can leave that as a secret for everybody.
Okay.
It'll just, I hope this just excites everyone to go to our website to check out www.baubles.com.
Yes.
And so you could also, see our creations for yourselves and maybe fill your house with our creations.
Exactly. There's so many creations. Her family's so talented, and it's like all of the family DNA and talent though just landed in your lap. Okay, can I just say, I've never seen bauble, the last bauble you showed me, of that elf village thing, that was forget 3D, that was 4D. It was I could almost go into the bauble. It was just so amazing. Okay.
Don't forget, Tiffany, that we also kind of scented it with chorizo, because chorizo is something we kind of grill during Christmas. So
it's
you
amazing.
Can kind of smell that scent. So I guess that's where the 4D comes from.
Yes, and you know what? You've just segued into what we want to tell you guys, okay? We're adding a fourth dimension to our baubles, and that is smell. Oh
Yes.
my God, this is going to be amazing. I'm so excited about this. Okay. So, usually, guys, we show you about the decorating and all that stuff, but we have got this new element of adding smell. So, like the last one you did with the bunnies and stuff, like what smell is on that one?
Well, that was kind of like a hay smell, because that's like what you smell when you have like bunnies in a stable. So you kind of want to smell the hay, like a sweet
Oh,
smell of hay.
such a good smell. And isn't it wholesome? And it just takes you back to like innocence and naivety. It's so
Yes.
good. Have you got it
So,
there actually? Have you got the bunny one? Like have you got the bauble?
this one.
Pass it, pass it. I've got to smell it. Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Can I just keep it on my desk? Can I just
yes.
keep, yeah, because it's just so
Yes.
gorgeous. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. That smell, it's like it grounds. Doesn't
Yes.
it ground you? Like totally ground you? I
Yes.
tried one and it's no way going to be as good as yours, but I've got this one here and it's just like mini Santa Clauses. It's not as good as your stuff, but it smells like coffee. Like just try that. Tell me what you think. Like from the master. I just want to know, like honestly, like
Coffee. Oh, wow. It
is it okay? Is it okay?
smells exactly like a Starbucks.
Wow.
Good.
Oh my
Oh,
God, that's so good.
I feel like I'm waking up just by sniffing it.
Yes. Yes, that was our intention. That was our I mean my intention. Sorry.
Sorry, did you say hour?
No, I it was a no, it was just so we got a sponsor on this show. Like we've got to cut to the sponsorship because we don't want to really talk about money or anything like that. But we do have a sponsor on today's show. And I thought a lot about this because you know what? The thing that's been really amazing about you lately is the smells coming from the baubles. And so this guy, okay, Nasal Panera, he has been in the Guinness World Book of Records for the best sense of smell. In fact, they take him now instead of drug dogs and stuff, they take him out to like the police take him out or to any kind of crime he can go and he can actually sniff out like who done it. How amazing is that? Oh my God. So I just want to introduce him. Come on up. You are, oh, this is our expert. No, this is our sponsor. So he is the expert. He is the sponsor about smelling. He is in the World Guinness Book of Records, but he's got something to sell for us. And he's going to support our podcast here. What have you got for us?
Everybody's been listening to my podcast this year,
Yes,
smells from
I
around the
have.
world. Um, and there's been a great demand for for me to bottle those smells so that when people listen, they can smell along. And I'm bringing out a new subscription service so you can subscribe to all the smells that we talk about.
Yeah, I was so excited when he told me about it, like when he was at my house.
Oh,
Um, I mean,
right. Do
when he
you,
told me
okay,
about it on the phone for the interview for me for the sponsorship, wasn't it? Yes, so exciting.
That's right. So we've got all sorts of smells. We've got serial killer smells. That's one
Wow,
particular model. So you can smell like Marilyn Manson or Charles Manson or all the other Mansons. Um,
wow.
and so you can know that sort of musty evil smell.
So is there like a
oh,
Christmassy smell? Because I feel like we need to like still do like something Christmassy, like not so much serial killer. Um,
Yeah. So we've got all sorts of reindeers. So we've
ah,
got Donner and Blitzen, Comet and Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and
Prancer and
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Yeah, so Rudolph is the first one that you get. So that's a, a big starter, and you can tell the difference between the different reindeers from the smells.
hmm.
Wow.
Can
Oh
you
my
tell
God,
the
Emma,
difference?
have you got any questions
Yeah,
for
I
our
do. I have questions. Like, do you have any sense of like lying business partners? What does
So
that
yeah,
smell
we've got a series of lying businessmen, and there is a certain scent that follows through. So you've got your Donald Trumps, you've got your Elon Musks, and there is a sort of musky smell to them.
like?
So if if you smell those smells, you'll be able to notice when somebody around you uh, is quite dubious in
Yeah,
their dealings with you.
That's
yeah.
so good to know. That's really good. What about more Christmas smells? What about more Christmas things?
Um, Obviously, Christmas is quite a limited time of the year. We have got seasonal ones.
A seasonal,
So
yes, seasonal smells.
seasonal, yeah. So you've got sweaty summer. That's a particularly good one.
Wow,
We've
Emma,
got
wouldn't we like that? We'd love the sweaty summer one. That would be,
Mm,
wouldn't it?
baby, yeah. Do you have one named Backstabbing Bitch?
not yet, but we do have female serial killers.
Oh,
And obviously some of them involved stabbing and
oh,
backs. So
yeah.
sort of a little bit along those lines. If anybody's interested, they can visit the website smells and smells.com.
Such a great
Interesting.
website. Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really good. It's such a pleasure, and thank you so much for supporting the podcast with it's so generous, Nazy, like such a generous person. Anything else you want to say before you go? Don't feel like you've got to
Just
rush off
keep.
or anything. You're like, that's
Oh no, I've not got any big meetings or big deals going down. Nothing along those lines. Um, Just remember, everybody, keep your nose out there because you never know what you
Oh,
might smell.
I know what I'm smelling. Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Emma, are you okay? You seem a little bit not your chirpy
yeah.
self, not your usual chirpy self. What's
Oh, I can be chirpy. I can be hella chirpy. I can be as chirpy as I possibly can be. Let's proceed with the next thing on our podcast. What do we got? Let's milk this.
yeah. Okay, so we do have an expert, but you asked him to come on the show, so
Absolutely. That was my guest that I spoke to, that
yes.
I booked, and looks like
Jingle bell.
he's
I can hear jingle bells. I can hear. Can you hear the jingle bells?
absolutely.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Professor Snow. It's so good to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Oh,
What do you have to share with us today?
of course I'll get started. Here's me thinking you were going to ask me questions, but of course I am the expert, of course. Oh, jolly good. I would love to talk to you all about the diversity in decorating. Because baubles
Oh,
are wonderful, wonderful things to look at on your tree.
especially Emma's baubles. They're really beautiful, like the
Oh,
best baubles.
yes, Emma,
You've seen them,
someone's
Professor
on the
Snow.
nice
Yeah.
list. Tick, tick. I've checked
Yes.
it twice. Your
Yes.
baubles smell delicious. I did hear that it started from elk musk, and that was quite authentic, I guess, to my job.
Oh,
But to expand it to hot cocoa and cookies and such like, it's it's a true talent, my dear.
She's a savant.
Yes, she's definitely on the nice list. So, however, if there's a lot of people in the world, you see, a lot of different places, you see, and there's so many different ways of decorating for Christmas. And
Yes.
what I'd like to say is, while we all try to be generous and some of us give lots and lots in their once a year part-time job, but there are some that have very little. So we're going to talk about ways to decorate your tree and create baubles on a very tight budget.
Mm.
And this is something that myself and, well, I've had to learn to do many things on a shoestring and on a tight budget and on a tight timeline in my time. Oh, yes, I have.
Sorry, Professor, can I just interrupt? You said decorate trees with baubles. Emma doesn't usually get guests on that also do baubles.
Oh, no, you misunderstand me.
Um,
What was your full name, dear? So I just can't seem to remember your name for some reason.
Emma or Tiffany? Tiffany?
Tiffany, yeah, because I know Emma very well. She's ticked off twice on the night.
How well? Because she's never mentioned you before.
Oh no, she's just on my list. I just don't seem to have your name on my list. But anyway, I digress. I'm just an expert in all things decorating for the festive time of year. I do not make or put baubles on. I'm just here to talk about how we might use the baubles in a different way. And of course, for those who don't have access to a bauble, to encourage others to maybe this year give a bauble or two.
That's nice.
But we can make baubles from all sorts of things. Did you know that the pine trees in the wild have pine cones on them? And they look just like baubles.
Baubles, wow.
Yeah, this is like just improvising over what you find in nature. I love the idea.
And of course, nothing could replace those who can and would wish to have such a beautiful bauble. And I know you have a pine-scented one, Emma.
Yes, she does.
So
she
wonderful.
does. How do you know she has a pine-scented one? We haven't released it yet.
Oh, as I say, for some reason, I seem to just know a lot about Emma. She's on my list. I've checked it twice. I'm just not sure about yourself.
It's just, I mentioned it to him when we were talking before this call. Yeah. Just like, yeah, just preparing just like.
Yes. Did I smell hot cocoa and cookies? I am partial.
Possibly, yes. Would you like one?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Or a bauble that smells like one.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, this will do just nicely. I'll hang this.
Yes, you can have that for free.
This one I'll hang on Blitzen's tail. It's been rough lately.
We'll send you a box for all of the reindeer too.
Oh,
yes.
Well, that's a reversal of fortunes that I'm not used to. Normally I'm giving everyone, and I very rarely receive. So thank you so much. I will appreciate it.
Oh my God, I think that's Santa.
Oh, you can just call me
What?
Chris.
What? No, you said something on a list and something and reindeers and
Oh, Blitzen's just my puppy.
Santa? We got Santa on the podcast?
I mean,
whoa, how, Emma? How?
Well, you asked for an expert on Christmas decorating for your podcast, and
I am at the Vaughn.
Emma is on the nice list. I've checked it twice. And of course, on their off time, all my elves spend time in her tiny house. The spa's quite nice.
Oh, I'm glad you love it.
Oh my God, I'm on the naughty list.
Oh,
You're just
oh no, I didn't. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
You said I wasn't on the
I
good
haven't
list.
checked the whole list yet, I'll say that. And there's still time till Christmas.
Yeah, there's still time. I don't know if maybe it has anything to do with all the other secret business dealings you've been doing behind
One
my
of
back.
the things that I like to say, at Christmas time, we decorate our houses with love, and we decorate our friendships with honesty.
Did you hear that, Tiffany?
You know, I had to talk to Rudolph about honesty quite often. He never, ever would put his hand up for the smells. Always blamed it on Donna.
Oh, Rudolph, you dear. Well, I think that Professor Snow is very instrumental.
I think my Uber has arrived.
Ah,
Maybe I should leave.
thank
Oh,
you so
good
much.
night to you all.
Good night, Professor Snow.
Oh, my Santa.
Bye. Slash Santa. Oh, that was fun. I like that guest.
Yeah,
Oh, sad.
I just didn't know that you had like you could get Santa on the podcast. You never mentioned that. I think that's a pretty big thing.
Yeah, there are also other things that I don't think get mentioned on this podcast, which maybe we could talk about offline, or maybe if I can't even hold it back anymore, we could talk about it later. Right. So we'll be mature and
Okay, it was just one meeting. Okay, we just had one meeting. We hit it off. It's all right. And then like it just happened to have a good nose, and then that was attractive to me. And you know, and then we just happened to like talk, and then I just happened to like mention you, and just happened to talk about how like wouldn't it be better if the baubles smelt, and then I just happened to sort of make you feel like that was your idea, but it was really his idea, and like I got shares in his company, and that's like, but that like it's not, I wouldn't say it's subterfuge. I would just say like I just didn't get a chance to tell you yet.
sorry, did you just say you bought shares to his company?
He's a friend, like a good friend, and I'm just trying to support him because that's what we do. Like we're giving, we love to give, don't we? We love Christmas. Christmas is the best time of the year, and we love to give. And that doesn't mean that I'm not committed to our partnership. It just means that maybe I'm not monogamous. Maybe I'm got polygamy. Maybe I'm just not like
A good person.
no. You're just saying that because I'm on the naughty list. Okay, that's what that. I never believe that anyway. That's just you just made him say that. That's not true. I'm not on the naughty list. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I think we got a caller.
I think so too. Hi, our next caller is going to be someone who was very instrumental in building this business, which I thought was between friends. Why don't we call the caller now? What's up, caller?
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Tiffany. I just wanted to give you a call because, like you said, I have been instrumental in building your business
Yes, you have.
because you guys stole my idea.
What? What? No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I wouldn't say. I mean, it was brainstorming. That was like a brainstorming session, right, Emma? Like, that wasn't like I wouldn't like. We're not.
Did-
She's on the good list. She can't be stealing.
I'm
What?
sorry. Is this? I'm sorry. Is this Becky
You know who I
Ramirez?
am.
This is
Yeah,
Becky
I am
Ramirez.
Becky. Yeah. We went to college together.
Yes.
You know that night. You know, like in a dorm, we were talking about our business ideas, and I said, what if we add smell to our bubbles? And you guys are like so excited. Do you remember that?
We were
I
really
think
drunk.
we had tequila slammers. I think that's
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you
Uh,
pass out after you said that? So
I
we
passed
were,
out.
yeah, I
Or did
mean,
she pass out? One of us passed out.
she
We all
passed
passed out.
She-
Somebody
yeah, which is why we didn't take you seriously because you passed out right after you said that. You were like,
yeah.
and then
That's
and you just
and then yeah.
yeah. And then we even had to drag you back to your dorm room like by your feet because you weren't moving. You were kind of like dead.
Yeah, that's what
Mm,
it
I
felt
wasn't.
like.
I wasn't really dead though, was I? Because you thought that I was dead,
Uh,
but
You
I
just
wasn't.
looked.
you look
We
dead.
tossed, yeah, we tossed you onto the.
I I never showed up because I was so busy building my own business. I quit college to start my business, and then here you are. I just got this notification that you guys are starting to copyright this Baubles with smells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
of course.
and I already have that copyright, obviously. So
What? No,
I got the notification.
no, you're dead. You're supposed to be dead. No,
Yeah.
no,
uh,
no.
But you you
Oh,
you passed out.
you passed
You're
out. You
supposed
were
to be dead.
dead.
I was in the hospital for a while, obviously. They had to pump my stomach. I was in a coma, and
Um,
then
Okay, but that's just because you can't handle hard liquor. I mean, it's nothing to do with being drugged or anything like that. I mean, like that's like if that's what you're asserting, if that's what the inference is under this, like we don't even know where to get drugged. I mean, we wouldn't even like that's not even a thing. Like,
that was my first drinks. Like, I'd never had vodka before, but you guys convinced me.
we
It looked like bubbles, so I thought, oh, it can't be that bad. And then kept on.
uh,
sorry. Go.
okay, okay. Look, even if this is true, like even if it was your idea, whatever, number one, whatever, but even if it is, okay, we thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is it okay to steal a dead person's ideas?
well, because they're not alive anymore. So, like, yes.
Oh my God, Tiffany, like what if she's like literally dead? Like we can't see
Are you
her.
real? Are you real?
Are you
Are you a
dead?
ghost? Oh my God, are you haunting us?
Oh
Oh
my
my God,
God.
are you a Christmas ghost? Oh my fucking God. What is
Oh my
going
God.
on? What is
Oh my
going
God.
on?
I
What?
need we need
Okay, all
Huh?
right. I'm fading.
No. Oh my God, it's a ghost. It's a Christmas ghost. Oh my God, it's her. It's
oh my
her.
God,
It's
okay,
her.
we need
Oh my
to
God.
first
Oh
does he
my God.
smell ghosts? What do we just cut the line? Like what do we
You
do?
just
Like
cut the
oh,
line. Just cut the line. Cut it. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hang on. And why? And she's a ghost and she's coming and she wants copyright. She's dead. What's she gonna do with copyright? What's she gonna do with copyright? She's dead. It doesn't even like matter. Oh my God. Yuck. Oh fucking. Oh.
I can't even sign.
I'm gonna take a second. We've still got one more guest to come. I don't even feel prepared because I'm just so freaked out by this. Oh my God. Okay, listen. Okay, this is what happened, guys. Okay. We put a whole load of names in a barrel for our next guest and we just pulled a name out. Okay. And that person, we're just trusting that this is not going to freak us out as much as that caller did. There she is. Oh my God, it's Jenny.
So,
Oh.
yeah, Tiffany, it's
Oh,
me.
oh my God, what are you doing here?
What do you
What the
mean? Like
what? I mean,
Emma,
yeah, you're a
Emma
guest,
got
but
me to come on,
Why would you
didn't
put her
you?
name? Why would you even include her in the pool of
I
names?
didn't put her name in there. I didn't. It's a fucking
Yes,
ghost,
you
isn't it?
did. I'm not a ghost.
Oh
I'm a
my God,
ghost from
she's
your
a ghost.
past,
Oh my God.
for sure. Because
Oh,
you
Emma,
burned
Emma, did you
me
do this? She's saying
as,
you invited her on here. Is that right, Emma? Did you
yeah,
invite?
you did. Remember?
When?
You
When?
said you wanted to get back at her.
oh,
Oh,
oh. Now I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Thanks a lot, Tiffany. So I see how this works. You burn through me as a co-host of our Easter podcast. So then you can come out with a new Christmas one with a new person with Emma.
You know that I'm polygamous. Okay, you know that. All right. I don't know why like you don't get that. Okay. I'm not monogamous. I never said I was monogamous. Okay? Like that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just like history repeating itself. Like, you know, when we were doing the Easter podcast, you went out there and you bought shares in the Cadbury Easter eggs, Cadbury cream eggs,
Yes.
and left me out of it.
Correct. And then while you were doing that, you were buying shares for my Baubles business, and you pretend that it was the only thing you were doing. And then now while you're here, you're buying shares with Mr. Nasal Severus Snape, who can sniff everything. My God, like it just makes so much sense.
It's just diversifying.
It's a pattern.
It's just
a
a diversification. It's
what she does. Like you can't trust her. Such a backstabber.
I know.
Oh my God. I
That's
can't
a
believe
traitor.
you just been resurrected from my Easter podcast. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Easter Bunny.
It burns, doesn't it?
Okay, look, I really don't think we should worry about this now because we've got a ghost calling us. I think that might be more important. I don't know. I'm just saying like that, like, wouldn't that be more important than this? Like my diversification portfolio, like my stocks and shares. I mean, I just I don't see like how that's really.
Come on,
Jenny.
Tiffany. We got Professor Snow on there, and he kind of confirmed that you're not on the good list. And then we get a call from a ghost. And then now, I kind of planned this months ago when I was starting to smell a rat in the business. And then he pops up, and it just all checks out, I guess. It's maybe sending a message that the universe conspiring to reveal what you've been doing these past few months. And it seems very fitting. I can smell.
And and do you want to tell her the news or shall I break it to her?
You break it, whatever.
No, it's not your news. It's our news, Emma and I.
Yes, but I'll give you the privilege.
What?
Jenny.
Thanks.
What?
So we're teaming up. We're having our own podcasts all about, are you ready for it? St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Your favorite color, green.
Yeah.
No, St. Patrick's scary. He's scary, man. Don't.
The leprechaun. The leprechaun.
No.
Oh yes. All right, to be sure. Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Okay, you know what? You want a podcast? You want a podcast about? You fucking do it then. Do it.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
Congratulations to us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. High five.
Woo. Good job. And that's the last episode of this podcast, guys. We're going to be discontinuing it, and we're going to be forming a new podcast. So follow us there. It's going to be called St. Patrick's Day Podcast. So see you in the next episode. And stay green.
Yeah, stay green. Bye. Toodles.
Bye.
And show. Very